Okay. That's... Oh yeah, I forgot I need to take this.
Should I ask for an autograph? That would be quite unprofessional. But on the other hand...
Yeah, you're not very professional to begin with. You're kind of a dick, honestly. Alright, let's see if this screws up. It didn't screw up before until later.
Oh, come on. Are you going to be angry with me for
Like,
the
he
rest
literally
of the
gets
trip?
stuck in this pose. Trying to talk to him, I don't know why that just whistled.
Oh man, couldn't you just
But yeah, he gets stuck in this pose, and no one talks, and it kinda creates a problem. So bribe him with pills. No, bribe him with candy, of course.
Would you like a butterscotch?
You think you can bribe me?
I have no reason to. You made trouble and got punished for it. Take it as a peace offering.
Just 4?
If I'm faster than you, there'll only be 3.
Hey!
Yeah, kind of a dick.
Friends again?
Mm-hmm.
All right then. And no dangerous nonsense anymore.
Okay.
Alright, now I can talk to you. Problem is...
Your mother is Lady Westmacott's companion, correct?
I'm not sure I actually get the dialogue yet.
At first I thought, boy, you must be really wicked if you need
So I need this very specific dialogue to get a specific item.
Really old. But other than that, she's great.
I'm not sure if it'll pop up
Lady
yet.
has peculiar taste.
Hey!
I guess I gotta talk to him about everything.
Both live on Lady
Just
Westmacott's
to see if he
estate.
comes
I'm
up
only
with
there for
the
the
actual...
holidays. Most of the time I'm at boarding school.
I imagine
thing I
that's
need.
not very pleasant.
No, it's fine. I have friends there. You always have to be so quiet in the lady's house, and I'm not allowed to bring any friends.
Such a big house with so many places to hide, and no one to play hide and seek with.
You said
Yeah, you're
it.
getting a little weird there, dude.
And how long has your mother worked for the lady?
2
That has
years.
nothing to do with his father, which is what you're
What
asking
does he
about.
do?
He stayed home. I used to go fishing with him, and hunting. He even let me shoot a real gun.
And then?
Then Mom fought with him, and he left. I was 7.
Alright, kinda don't care about your
And how old are you now?
In 8 months?
home problems,
9
kid.
years
And do you already know what you want to be when you grow up? A burglar?
old. No, we'll see. Maybe an actor.
Really? Well, I don't know. You need a lot of talent for that. I'm an
And you don't have
actor in
any.
a theater group, you know?
You are?
Oh, yes. And I'm one of the best in our group, if I may say so. I get really deep into my roles, you know? I don't just talk like the character. I think like him. I become him. It's the only way to... Matt, are you okay?
I'm choking on your
I think you just have
boringness.
to be good at copying things to be an actor.
That wasn't bad. Disturbing, but not bad. The Baroness in the second...
Isn't good. Alright, I'm gonna skip through this because I think I might be screwed.
That guy over there?
I'm wondering if there was something else I should have done. Yes.
Jeff, hopefully. I'm sure the drawers will be...
Oh, wait.
Can't you break it open? Or pick the lock?
God damn it, I didn't need to skip
Perhaps.
through things.
But I'd need a piece of wire or
I
something
didn't think
like
this
that.
would be the
Ask
way
my
we did it.
mom. She has a lot of hairpins. She doesn't like the wind messing up her
Yeah,
hair.
that's exactly what we need to talk to him about.
Thanks for the tip. So long.
So longer.
On the plus side, that means I don't need to deal with him anymore. But next task is opening the window and getting the purse. It's fairly simple. Just jam a toothpick in the window. He doesn't like it when you open the window.
Would you be so kind as to close the window?
No, I'd like some fresh air.
But I don't want to catch a cold.
You missed part of your line. Stop going off script. I have to steal from you, dude.
Hey, what are you doing there?
Stealing your purse?
I was taking your case for safekeeping since it was left here unattended. When I picked it up, the cover unlatched.
I never leave my violin unattended.
Ah, then no one else could have put this purse in your
Ah,
case.
yeah, tricky.
Someone must have snuck it in. Like you.
For sure. And you have a pistol in the case because...
I don't owe you an explanation. It's mine.
It's how I play my
I have a
violin.
gun license. Now,
I don't have
take
a
the damned purse to the
bow
Baroness
or
and
whatever
leave
you
me
call
in
it.
peace.
I use my gun to play the violin.
Lost.
It won't be that easy. I'll report the incident to the Italian authorities in Venice.
Ah, tattletale. Oh well, time to return the purse.
Oh, Inspector, did you find the Baroness's purse?
I did indeed.
You did! Out of my way, James.
Oh.
Oh, wunderbar. Tremendous work, Inspector.
Constable, Baroness. Constable Anton Jakob Zellner at your service. Have you heard
damn,
about
I hate it when I have
at
to
the
talk to
British
people.
Museum?
Because I've already been through this before.
I'm directly affected by
My stupid mic hadn't screwed up, I wouldn't be so bothered by this, but
the British Museum. And for your information, I'm financing the
pretty much literally just heard all of this.
What exhibition?
The exhibition in Cairo. Where did you think we were going? The eyes of the Sphinx were supposed
St.
to be
Louis?
exhibited together for the first time in decades. Now that
Istanbul?
one of them is gone, the
Actually makes
exhibition will be
sense.
rather
Place
less
it goes.
sensational than we
On the other hand, there's a chance that all the uproar will generate more attention, and that the exhibition will still be a great success.
Perhaps. But we wanted to show them both together. That was the whole point.
Yeah, oh, damn it.
Can you tell me anything about your fellow passengers, Baroness?
Stupid
No,
arm.
Not really. I could hardly care who's penned up in here with me. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Lucien is here, the professor.
Yes, we know.
The eye of the Sphinx that was stolen belonged to his collection.
Professor Lucien is an Egyptologist.
But of course, as director of the Egyptian
the only kind of
Department
professor
the
there
British
is.
Museum, he has
Can't be a
to
professor of anything else.
Everything really upset him.
Well, I guess
Inspector
she
Thomas
did
told
say
me
that was
he
part of his
nervous
collection, so that makes sense. Bye!
Take my leave of you now, Baron.
Yeah, blah blah.
James.
Say bye to.
Whew. The butler must have the patience of a saint. I could barely stand 10 minutes confined with the Baroness. But what she had to say about Professor Lucien was interesting all the same.
I could really stand
He
listening to her
and
talk for
Anton
five.
are in cahoots
For,
together.
what, a minute maybe? Alright, oh, shit. No,
James, I want.
I have to go. Bye.
Take my leave of you now, Constable James.
Please let me leave. I didn't mean to do that. Stop walking all drunk. On the plus side, I got a different video editing program. I think that's what was
Mrs.
causing the
Miller made a good
choppiness to begin
impression.
with, because I watched
She
a
wanted to
video
protect
before I
Lady
edited it,
Rosenthal
and it was
from me,
perfectly
because she was
fine
admirer. Very diligent.
until I watched it in the video editor.
Nervous and tense.
Like, even before I did the editing, it was choppy as hell.
With Matt. And
So yeah, I'm
difficult to
not
box,
using
what they say.
that editor anymore. For anyone wondering, it was called Hit Film. It was just a cheapo free thing, because I don't really
Mrs. Miller?
edit the videos that much. I just like chop off bits, and that's about it.
Please excuse my unusual request, but Matt said you have some hairpins.
Because
Could I borrow?
just cut off the part where
hairpins?
I
It's
started
a long
recording,
story.
because who the hell wants to
It would be a big
see nothing for
Well, if you really
an entire minute before the video, but
Mary.
the constable
yeah,
won't get
Hit
any
Film was free, so I got that. It was like, seemed to work well with other stuff, like lesser
Is this one okay?
graphically
Oh,
intense
very kind of you.
games. It would work fine with, because it obviously didn't have to process that much, but with this, like the background here moving like that, apparently
Goodbye, Mrs. Miller.
Goodbye.
it didn't like that. So it just made it super choppy, even when you were just playing it back. So I got another one that actually works and doesn't get choppy. It might a little. I don't know. I
It's
haven't
me
actually
who's
watched
the
it back
thief
at
on
this
the
point,
train.
because I just finished editing it.
That was easier than expected.
But yeah, the hit film, I would not recommend hit film.
Shaving brush. But not
It was
just
terrible.
this one. Too small for the door, but it might still be useful.
Oops. Oh, I've got to look at things. Oh, yeah, B.
Key to a padlock. I'm sure of that. It's not the first time.
Oh, yeah, the thing outside. Which I'm not sure why we need something in there. Well, whatever. Let's open her up. Steal more stuff. For no discernible reason.
That's it.
I feel like you should sit instead of squat. That would probably be safer. Also, what did I get? Pliers, yeah. I didn't want to look at them. Yeah, that's why I figured we were going to use on the thing. Now to drunkenly walk back to the... Very drunkenly walk back to the room and help open the door. Oops. And yeah, you can walk
An
past...
extraordinary woman. Talented.
You can walk past the
Yet, they say she
damn exit, which is ridiculous. Yeah, there he goes, like that apparently matters for some reason that I couldn't possibly know. Alright, come on, drunkie. Open the stupid door.
I bet I could really get a grip on the bolt with these.
Well, come on then, hurry up.
Huh, that's
Hello?
an interesting way to do that.
I barely left the window ajar.
Nothing to see.
Except your hat disappearing.
Ah,
Are you okay?
yes, fine.
Liar. Oh, boy. Really don't want to talk to you that much.
I'd like to have a look around the compartment.
Oh, of course.
Okay, let's rob him, possibly.
Assuming there really was someone in the compartment, and he climbed out the window, where's he gone?
The roof, probably?
What's this?
What do you have there?
It's a button. From a suit or a uniform, I guess.
The burglar might have lost it.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Wishful thinking,
If I
probably.
notice anyone with a missing button on his jacket, I'll ask him about it. But I wouldn't get my hopes up. If there was a burglar, he climbed out the window and jumped off the train.
Yeah, I somehow doubt he jumped off the train. It's moving fairly fast, and there's a lot of rocks. I don't see much more than, like, the side of a mountain or
Very
something.
nice fountain pen. Pricey.
If you'd managed to decode hieroglyphics that boggled the best minds of the last 3,000 years, you'd have received a gift like that as well.
Oh, good, you're an asshole.
I
That's nice.
really wonder what the professor is hiding from me. But I can't just rifle through the luggage of innocent citizens. This is the 60s.
I don't know, I know what year it is.
No, nothing interesting. The Bible, Grimm's fairy tales, Moby Dick, and gin, whiskey, and rum. All classics.
Oh, I wish I had some of those. Namely the gin, whiskey, or rum. Oh, damn it, I think I actually have to talk to him. I just prefer the whiskey or
Professor
rum,
Wilson?
I don't really care for gin.
Yes?
I'm not a lawyer.
Do you have any idea why the door was locked?
I don't know. Or maybe the constant vibrations caused the lock to lock itself.
You can't possibly believe that.
Well, then what's your theory?
The conductor could have
You look
locked
dumb
it
without your hat.
outside. On the other hand, it could have been someone here in the compartment who locked the door from the inside.
Who? And where have they gone?
I feel like he should be a little more bothered that he lost his uniform hat.
You tell me, Professor. So, what are you hiding in your bag? What do you have that would be worth stealing?
No, nothing.
No valuables?
Certainly not. Not on my salary.
It was enough for a first-class compartment on a luxury train.
That's my business.
You're playing a dangerous game, Professor Lucien.
You threatening him? That's fine. Oh, no. What? I'm assuming he asked what I wanted from him when I talked to him at first. Saying oh nothing now seems kind of pointless.
I believe you and the inspector do know each other.
Well, what makes you think that?
It seems like the two of you are running a haulage company specializing in safes.
I won't comment on that. It's a matter of international importance.
Tell me, Professor, would you happen to have a key in your briefcase? And if so, would it still happen to be there?
Then
Nope.
all would be as it should.
That's what we hope, at least. All the same, it would have been a simple matter for a thief to make an impression of it. Right, Professor?
Oh.
And that was a weird ending to that.
It wasn't an issue for you? Even though you're the head of the department where it occurred?
All right. The burglary was most upsetting. And shocking. And I didn't know what to do, okay?
And you couldn't just tell me that.
The fewer people who know about it, the better. I can't trust anyone.
But everyone knows about it.
You're not only going to Venice, are you? Could it be
From the
that
newspaper.
your journey will continue? All the way to Egypt, perhaps? I'm on your side, but the more you lie to me, the more difficult you make my job. Oh, nothing.
Well, good.
Why is that a thing you can say after the fact?
Goodbye, Professor.
Goodbye.
Okay, now I'm not sure what to do. Maybe I talk to the stupid... Oh, well, there's
Pardon me,
that.
sir.
We could have used you a few minutes ago.
Feel like I should probably follow him. Because he's clearly problematic, and the fact that now he appears. It's awful convenient.
This is the first car. The coal tender should be directly beyond this door, and in front of it, the engine.
Okay, where did he go? Okay, well, I guess I was wrong, but seriously, where'd he go? He just, like, disappeared. Oh well. I'll go with my initial thought of going to the cop. I'll be at some point climbing. That's obviously a
Inspector
thing.
Lebron?
Anything to report?
I got Professor Lucien into his compartment using a pair of pliers.
Did you notice anything inside the compartment?
The window was open. Someone could have climbed out.
And the professor?
Acted suspiciously. He rummaged around in his leather bag.
And?
He seemed to have found what he was searching for.
Good. Good work.
Now, perhaps you could give me some information.
All right.
Ah,
Sure.
cutscene.
What? The light's gone out. Flashlights.
Okay.
Ah, get off me.
Why did you shine a flashlight in his face?
There, sir. An envelope. My dear Nico, you should take a closer look at the box. R. What the dickens?
What the Charles?
It's a...
Away with it! Take cover!
Oh, that's good. Wonder if that would have been very often safe. I mean, kind of an assumption that the safe is actually bomb-proof or whatever, but still.
Oh dear. Oh. Is everyone all right?
No.
Are you hurt?
Yes.
Quick thinking. Well done, Zellner.
Huh? Oh, sweet pictures. Of what?
I think the tunnel collapsed. Then he's trapped. Hurry, we have to lock the second exit.
Sir, there's a fire up ahead. The engine's burning.
It's a distraction. Hurry, block the exit.
But sir...
The fire will consume all the oxygen.
He's right, Inspector. A fire in a narrow tunnel is extremely dangerous.
Merde. Go to the front of the train, find the
Oh,
engineer,
random
and
achievement.
tell him to move the train out of the tunnel.
Yes, sir.
Are you ready?
Huh? Ready for what?
You have to uncouple the freight car. You understand?
I understand.
I'll see to the passengers. They
I
should
have
all
to do
wait
it?
in the
Why?
tunnel. We'll check each one in turn as they go out.
Let's get to it.
Can I have a flashlight? I mean... Oh, good. I can't see for shit. Oh, candy. That's cool.
A lot was damaged by the sudden stop, but the bowl was thick enough to survive the fall.
Awesome.
The last of the candy has vanished.
Oh.
Measured against the exploding freight car, I think the railway will overlook the loss.
I won't.
My God, what a fire. I hope Constable Oliver can at least reach
Yeah,
the
it's
engine.
such a fire. That is utterly amazing what that fire looked like. So much so you couldn't even see it. They literally could not
Oh, pardon me. I did not mean to scare you.
render the fire. It looked so amazing.
Did anyone act suspiciously before the explosion? Did anyone leave their seat, for example?
I was the only one on the train who wasn't seated when the freight car exploded. Thank God. Otherwise, I would have been caught by the blast as well.
You certainly were lucky.
Perhaps I was. What happened over there? The inspector said something about gas canisters that exploded.
He didn't want to scare you. The truth is, it was a bomb meant to kill him and the Bobby.
My God. An attack.
Let's just tell people, who
The
cares?
investigations are ongoing, but first we have to get the burning train out of the tunnel.
Oh, of course.
I'll see ya.
I'll decouple the buried freight car.
All right.
Doctor? Can you give me a few matches?
Oh, certainly.
Thanks. I'll meet you outside.
Do hurry.
Oh good, I've got matches. Now I can totally see everything. Let's see. Yeah, let's take a curtain, that'll help. No, I think I have to make a literal torch. I say literal because I mean not a...
I should concentrate.
I have to make a torch that's not a flashlight torch. There's just English people in this game.
The chair
English
either
call
fell
flashlights a
over
torch.
thanks to the
People
warning
didn't
to
realize
get
that.
off the...
Oops.
I noticed the
Don't
extinguisher
know why people
earlier.
wouldn't realize that at
That's
this
the
point,
vehicle.
unless you're like
I
5 years
suppose
old.
that the railway company had to comply with safety regulations at the cost of aesthetics. It'd be useless against the fire out there, and it's too cumbersome to carry around. At best, I can use it here.
Okay. I know we have to make a torch, but I'm kind of at a loss how.
The inspector's trap failed. The thief must have got wind of it. Worse than that, he turned the tables. To win a game of cat and mouse, you have to know who is the cat and who is the mouse. It's still quite
No.
warm and too warped to open.
Lame. Who was coughing? Whatever. Let's see. No, I can't do that with my bare hands. That would be ridiculous.
I'm sure I could uncouple the car if I only had enough light to see what I'm doing.
I don't think that's possible with your bare hands.
The wheels came off the track during the explosion. Even if it were possible to pull the car out of the rubble, you wouldn't get far with it.
Okay, what do I do? Oh, up. That seems pertinent. Also, why was he climbing when he was no longer on the ladder? Okay, never mind, we're not going up. Can't see where I am. Come on, drunkie. Let's walk around things. My arm is starting to oddly hurt.
I should concentrate on uncoupling the
Okay, I know I'm supposed to make a damn torch. Fine, let's cheat. Nope. Oh, I can't go over there. Oh, whatever.
Carling Black Label, a British beer.
Yeah, sometimes beer ain't enough.
Insufficient alcohol content. For
Exactly.
practical purposes, I mean, not for drinking. Champagne, the finest. Maybe we'll open a bottle if we get out of the tunnel alive. Until then, though, it's no use to me.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be very flammable.
Whiskey, scotch, rum, liqueurs. Enough to entertain everyone on the train all the way from Paris to Istanbul.
It still doesn't mean they're high enough alcohol volume.
High-proof rum. Could be useful.
What proof? Tell me it's 80 and I'll... Oh my god, I hope... It's probably like 80. Like, oh my god, it's 80 proof rum, that's amazing, it'll totally work. No, it won't. Okay, now we have to use the curtain.
That should do it. Can't really say the fabric was eager to soak up the rum. I, on the other hand, soaked up enough in my fingers to smell like a drunk.
Of course, the other problem is I need something to put it on.
I bought it last week. Second,
I
it
don't
was
care about your wallet, dude.
rum from Austria. Believe it.
Okay, I wasn't trying to look at the rum. Maybe it was outside? You clearly need a stick or something, because you don't want to light that on your hand. There's something over there on the right, but I can't get to it, because I can't move. Pretty sure I can't move here either. Well, up again, maybe?
Can't see anything up there.
Nope. Okay, do I break the chair? That's my only other assumption. No, that's the window. Stop turning. Thank you. Break the chair with the...
Fine, but
Oh my God.
probably...
Break the chair with the fire extinguisher?
Must be good for...
Yep. Well, at least the fire is kind of providing some light.
All right, let's go.
Alright. Curtain. Chair leg. Microphone. Pretty sure you have to pour it in the bowl. Oh, come on.
I filled the bowl.
Yeah, okay,
I shouldn't be wasteful. I filled the bowl about... I filled the bowl...
Okay, Nope. Okay, there's way too many icons there.
Believe it or not, it's 80%...
Rum silk torch. Match. Light the damn torch. Why is light the torch an inventory item? That's weird. That's, yeah. You didn't even put the match out, you just threw it on the ground.
Dim blue flame, it doesn't shed enough light and will probably burn out in a few seconds. Won't solve my lack of light. I'll have to try something else.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I feel like it's oil or something. 'Cause yeah, alcohol is not gonna... Alcohol doesn't burn that well.
Okay, I'll smear some grease on the
There
curtain.
we go. Now I think that's how it works. I think you just need the alcohol to, like, ignite it. Alcohol was meant to be like a catalyst or whatever. And the grease just made it burn. Alright, inventory again for whatever reason. What? Okay, that's not... That doesn't make any sense. Use it. Light the damn torch. Now we won't light the torch. Torch. Light the torch.
The material won't be able to...
Okay, why is it not working?
I filled the...
Yeah, okay, I get it. Light the torch. What? Okay. I don't know what's going on. Torch. Light the torch. Why will you not light the torch? You're not being wasteful, you're trying to light the damn torch, you idiot.
The material won't be able to soak...
Am I missing something? Oh. Okay, I was trying to do that before, but...
I expected. The alcohol burns with an almost invisible flame.
Now the choices changed. God, that's confusing.
I'm the god of fire.
No, you're an annoying idiot who took way too long to get that accomplished because you wouldn't do anything right. That was really bloody obnoxious. There's a whistling again.
That's better now.
Oh, achievement.
Incredibly basic mechanism. The kind that lasts forever.
Okay.
A lever on a pressure sleeve running along a thread. Aha! I can uncouple it with this lever. Okay.
Oh, that was way too easy.
There we go. Time to get out of here.
That was way, way too easy.
Listen, everybody! Listen! What's the situation?
Yeah, I couldn't find the engineer, so I got in the driver's cab myself and released the brake.
All right. Good job. You too. Listen, please.
Matty! Where's Matt? Where's my son?
Relax, madame.
Oh, he's nowhere. Certainly probably not still on the train. Oops.
Matty! No!
Oh, I hate it when my feet drag along the ground, the bricks fall off of them. Oh, now we're on a runaway train. Ain't that great?
Matt, where are you? Oh.
Ooh, new pictures. God, I gotta look for him. You kidding me? Okay, I'll look everywhere for him like an asshole.
Are you there? Nothing.
No, he's apparently not there. Oh look, another achievement for some reason. I don't even know if those are actually showing up.
The engine and the
Oh yeah, and the other
are burning stronger
one
and
achievement
hotter. The
think it was
airflow
an
is
achievement?
feeding
I
the
can't remember.
flames. I have to decouple the wagons immediately.
Well, I forgot the other thing was to get an autograph from Westmacott. Shocking.
Damn, that makes things extremely complicated.
Wonder if he's under here.
There you are. What were you thinking? Come out of there.
Is he gone?
Is who gone?
The man.
What man?
There was a man. He was coughing.
One of the passengers?
I think he came down from the roof.
What are you doing on the train anyway? Why didn't you wait in the tunnel with the other passengers?
I wanted to get my pistol.
Your pistol?
Stupid kid.
There's so many cops and thieves and explosions and everything. Then I need a pistol too.
Makes sense.
Yours is made of wood.
First, I'll
Stupid
stop
child.
the train, and then we'll have a chat, okay? You want to come out? Good idea. You stay put.
You'd only be in my way. Anything in here? We can rob his mom.
I suppose this handbag belongs to Miss Miller, Matt's mother. Lady Westmacott's bag is probably smaller and more expensive.
Oh, let's steal.
Aha.
Oh. Well, I guess we gotta give that back to this idiot.
Matt, look.
Thanks.
Cover me, okay?
No problem.
No, that might not have been necessary. Oh well. Let's go inside here. Oh.
I can't get in. I presume the Baroness's luggage toppled over and is blocking the door.
Oh well. Go on this one. Oh sweet, we can waste more time and not accomplish anything.
Professor Lucien's suitcase. Unlike the leather bag, he left it behind when he fled the train with the other passengers. I don't think there's anything interesting in it. Whatever the professor is hiding from me, it's in his leather bag.
Yep. Oh boy.
A large, soft towel. Very comfortable.
I think I know what this is for.
I'll wrap it around my neck to keep my hands free. My situation isn't that desperate. What have you got yourself into? Couldn't you have just let it be? But no, of course not. And now you're here, on an out-of-control train in the Alps, responsible for the life of a child who'll be doomed without you. What are you waiting for, eh? Time to save the day.
Yeah, I think it's the old towel and
tank
wet
still
towel and
seems
smoke
damaged.
crap,
The motor is still running.
so you don't choke to death and die.
soaking up the cold water.
That's the only thing I can think of for why we have this stupid towel. Oh, come on, drunkie. No, I'm not looking out the damn window again. Come on.
If the emergency brake doesn't work, I'll have to try something else. Here goes. Ouch! Hot! Locked.
Of course.
This door leads to the tender. It will be uncomfortable, no doubt, but I don't think that... I suppose there's a relatively safe space in the lee of the tender where one could stay a little while.
Okay, where's the damn key? Totally cheating right now. Oh, well. Who needs a key? We got an axe.
Emergencies. If this isn't an emergency, I don't know what is.
Let's chop down the door. Or we could go back to the kid and freak him out. I kind of want to go back to the kid and freak him out. Like, hey, look at my axe.
Okay.
Kill you.
We'll do it the hard way.
Oh, you fool. Literally just made that towel. Can you not understand its purpose?
That should do the trick.
Okay, now what? We're gonna disconnect the train. That will just eventually stop when our momentum dies out. Or we'll choke to death. Oh,
That's not just
kind of hoping that
smoke.
would happen.
I can actually taste lumps of ash.
That wasn't your line.
My
Stop,
deputy
stop
sheriff's story.
not using the script.
I uncoupled the locomotive at full speed. Not bad, eh?
Do you think we'll get in trouble?
Because of the locomotive? I don't think so. It was pretty old already. Come out so we can have a chat. I checked the entire train. There's no one on it except for us.
And possibly that one guy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sweet, some music.
What did you see on the train?
Well, it was like this. I wanted to get my pistol.
So, flashback. Ugh. Wanted to get my pistol, so I had a terrible flashback. That no one was really that interested in. Because it was boring. Because no one likes flashbacks. No one. No one. Oh, hold your mouth. What purpose that would serve?
That's you.
Oh, you're just gonna sneeze.
And then?
When the guy was gone,
Okay,
I got up
that
and
was
came to the
pointless.
window. I wanted to get out of there, but then I thought, what if the guy can hear me from the next car? So I got scared, and I hid again.
You did well. Are you sure it was a man?
Yeah, very sure. What else could he be?
A woman?
No. Girls can't be thieves. Girls are always honest.
If only you knew.
Yeah.
Did you recognize the man? Have you met him before?
I don't think so.
Would you recognize him if you saw him again?
No. It was very dark and I was hiding.
Was he a tall man or a short man?
Just a man. I think he was a bad man.
Why do you think that?
He was sneaking around, even though everybody else was outside in the tunnel.
Just like me.
He just wanted to get his wooden pistol.
Oh, man.
The envelope that the man lost, where is it?
I thought it might be important.
I think we should have a look. Some cash
Just
and
keep that.
Italian passport. Blank. Very interesting.
I'm gonna worry about the passport, but I'll keep the cash.
For
For the cruise.
what?
The
Oh,
tickets
yeah,
we
the
have for
cruise.
big ship from Venice to Cairo look exactly the same.
Interesting. May I keep it?
What do you want to do with it?
Take a vacation.
Also, it's not yours, so I don't know why I'm asking if I can keep it or not. It belongs to a possible thief, so...
And my chance to go with you.
The ticket and everything else in the envelope are part of my investigation. And you have no part to play in Cairo.
If I hadn't given you the envelope, you'd have no proof that the Raven's heir would be on the ship.
Ugh. The ship is his next chance to steal the eye. And he won't give up until he has it.
And that's precisely why you should let me come along.
No.
You're way too insistent. Oops.
I deserve to come along.
I don't want to say that, but
What you did
it fits his
was
character.
extraordinary. Far more than anyone could have a right to expect from you.
And you still want to leave me behind.
You met our foe and barely escaped with your life. You may not be that lucky next time.
It wasn't luck.
You can return to Switzerland with your head held high. Enjoy your triumph.
I have not achieved anything yet. The Fiend tried to kill us, and he's still at large. I'm coming with you. Full stop.
The thief was able to place 10 sticks of dynamite in a cash box right under my nose. For all we know, you could already be sitting on the next bomb.
Well, that's some
You cannot come.
glorious detective work there.
Inspector.
I'm terrible at my job, and you might die because of it. Honestly, dude. Terrible at my job, and you may die because of that. That's...
Inspector Legrand, an urgent telegram from Paris.
Bad news?
It's about the unfortunate events on the train, and to return to Paris and explain myself.
But sir, what about the eye?
They want to inform the Egyptian authorities that there might be a burglary attempt.
Might.
Egyptian authorities? What if the jewel is stolen at sea?
Who cares?
No. I never received it. Keep a close watch on the loading of the eye, Robert.
Aye, sir. It was a pleasure meeting you, Constable.
No, I wish I could say the same about you, Constable dumbass.
And the second eye is in that safe?
Yes, an emerald. It's been kept in a bank in Zurich.
Probably not even
since
in the
start
safe.
of the war. I personally took it out of the bank vault and
And it obviously wasn't in the other safe.
certified that it was the real thing.
And while a fake jewel was sent by train,
The real one was brought here in an armored car.
how is it protected?
You can only open the safe if you have 3 special keys. Professor Lucien has one, and Baroness von Trebitz, who's paying for all this, has the second. The third was sent by air courier to Dr. Abbas Mokhtar, the director of the Egyptian Museum in Cairo.
So, not even you could possibly open the safe before it arrives in Egypt.
That's correct. We don't want to make it too easy for potential thieves.
Like me, I might steal it.
I hope you're aware of the fact that you're risking your career.
Indeed I am.
Why do you care so much about this case? Someone pretends to be the Raven, and you promptly risk your career?
What if he's not just pretending?
What do you mean by that?
It's his handwriting. And there's only one person who ever called me Nico.
No one else could possibly have called me
Ever
that.
considered the possibility that I shot the wrong man?
But What do you mean by that?
Let us assume, just for a moment, that the person I shot and who fell from the roof was not the Raven. Who would have cared enough to uncover the truth? The chief of police, the politicians? No. They wanted to revel in a successful manhunt, and it was the best thing that could have happened to the Raven. The search for him was over. He had no reason to fear me anymore. I had so many medals afterwards that he could hear them jingling kilometers away.
And now,
And maybe you shouldn't carry them with you. It's
and you're the only one who can stop
kind of a
him?
bad
Does
idea
that
if
sound
they're
probable
so
to you?
easily
Feathers,
hearable.
The letters. Nico. No one outside the police force knew that the Raven used to call me that in his letters.
I'm assuming it's your
Policemen gossip, and there are
name,
plenty
so
of
it
forgers. You can't
probably
seriously intend to stake
wouldn't be
your
that
reputation
difficult to
on such
guess.
weak evidence.
My reputation rests on something that I probably did not do. I have to find out who's behind all this.
Okay, I'm gonna
But
help you,
Sylvie,
remember.
one of the two most valuable jewels in the world was stolen. Obviously, the second one will be next. And you suspect a legendary burglar who's been dead for 5 years.
Go on.
The second jewel is about to be put on board over there, in a safe that requires 3 keys. Our thief may already have the first key, the archaeologist's key, from the train. We don't know anything about the status of the second key, which was meant to be air freighted to Cairo.
We have to assume that he already has it.
Therefore, there's just one key left. The Baroness's.
Correct.
So, you'll need my eyes on board.
Look, you can keep your eyes open for me here on the wharf. I'd be most grateful. But when this ship sets sail, you will not, I repeat, not be on board.
But, Inspector...
We're dealing with a dangerous man, and I will pursue him regardless of the consequences.
I refuse to have any help whatsoever, even though you helped me plenty before, and...
No, it's not. It's mine.
Yeah, I want to fail is pretty much his plan. But Zellner's also kind of... Okay, that doesn't move. Zellner also is kind of overly desirous to do stuff. I'll go to his car. I think that's what I have to do for some reason.
Amazing how much luggage there is for so few passengers. And I'd guess that 3/4 of it belongs to the women. Fine car, but nothing compared to the young lady who owns
Oh,
it.
calm down now, dude. Don't start having a weird moment like with the butterscotch. I can't do anything there, after all. Oh well.
I'll be marching up this gangway today, no matter what. Someone has to stop that damn bomber before he endangers more people.
No, let's go.
I don't want to run into Legrand before I have something new to report. Otherwise, he'll send me back to shore. In my younger years, I might have considered abseiling from the crane down to the ship. But those days are long past.
Yeah, whatever.
The sea is quiet today.
I don't care about the view. I'm cheating because I don't know what I'm doing.
Constable Oliver seems to be a little simplistic. The way he reacted in the tunnel and got the train moving. Hats off.
Yeah, he's kind of dumb. I kind of figured that
Hello,
one.
Constable Olivier.
It's Oliver.
I just wanted to say that you did a good job in the tunnel.
Thanks.
How did you know how to get the train moving?
I come from a family of miners, and my
Of
uncle was
course.
an engine driver down the line.
I see. And you looked over his shoulder.
Yeah, best way to learn.
Did Legrand tell you about his theory? That it could be the real Raven?
Of course he did. We're partners.
But the modus operandi doesn't fit at all. The Raven wasn't a bomber.
We have the letter. And the feather. That's his symbol.
Anyone can put a feather in an envelope.
You would know.
What's that supposed to mean?
It was you.
What was me?
You put the envelope on the safe.
To blow myself up?
You threw the bomb away, and now you're the famous hero, right? And the Raven must have paid you pretty well.
Huh?
That is ridiculous.
Is it? Only you and I and Legrand were in the freight car. One of us must have put the envelope on the safe. Legrand didn't. And I didn't. Think about it.
I'll have to think about it whether or not I actually did it, because I don't remember. That's a big jump, dude. I feel like this is something I have to do, but obviously... Oh, no, I can look at the driver.
An actress? A millionaire's daughter? She's certainly attracting a lot of attention.
Yeah, from you.
I'll take an inconspicuous look up close.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting anyone to be crawling around on the ground in front of my door.
Don't worry about it, miss. No harm done.
That's
Except you whacking me in the head really hard with a piece of hard metal.
Anton Jakob Zellner. May I ask your name?
Patricia Mayers.
Are you American?
I am. Could you help me, please?
Certainly.
Oh, okay.
Are you on your way to Egypt?
Yes.
Are you on holiday?
My father works for a railroad company there.
Ugh, let's not talk about railroads. I think we've had enough of those for one day.
Wonderful.
Yes. Wonderful. One more.
You're lucky to have a
It's
father
very
who
difficult
takes
for
you
you
to
to
so
get
many
them off the
interesting
car.
places.
Oh, yes. Lucky me.
Aren't you interested in Egypt? The pyramids, the history.
I would have been more interested in a father who doesn't travel 300 days a year.
I'm sure your father regrets that he can't always be with you.
Doubt
No
it.
doubt. And I'm sure he always wanted the best for me. But that doesn't stop him from thinking only about himself far too often.
Oh, you said one more. That's not one.
Bring my luggage on board, please.
Excuse me?
It was a pleasure meeting you, Constable Zellner.
Impertinent.
Why are you complaining when it's your chance to get on the ship?
Legrand has made up his mind.
Oh my god, the point is you take the damn
Is the
luggage
doctor
and you're
afraid
helping
to
her,
go?
remember?
Hello, Dr. Gebhardt.
Ah, the hero of the hour.
Have you already met the captain?
Mario Di Conti. Heard of him?
Should I have?
He is something of a star in Italy. A war hero. In the First World War, when he was a young man, he sank more enemy ships than anyone else. In the
Playing
Second
Battleship.
World War, well, he had some personal problems.
You mean like the ones you buy in bottles and pillboxes?
Yeah, you could say that. Anyway, sending him into combat was out of the question. They gave him a supply ship instead, and he became a hero again. His ship, part of a convoy from Palermo to
Okay. You know, I don't really care about the history of this guy.
Bothering you?
On the contrary, I wasn't sure whether I made the right decision until now. I'm from the Black Forest, you know. There are only mountains there. No ships. But now... the salty breeze, the atmosphere... I think I want to stay at sea forever.
You're not actually at sea, you do realize that, right?
The sea is one thing, the passengers are another.
It will be okay.
See ya.
Oh,
Blah 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 blah. I'm trying to say goodbye.
I'm afraid so.
Strophantine, do you have heart problems? Maybe it's for the best that you're not coming along.
You mean...
That's right.
Yeah, thanks. I got my pills back. Whatever. And it's okay. Oh, time for a heart attack, I guess.
James?
Baroness.
Ah, Inspector.
Constable.
Poppycock. You won't be a constable much longer. When they find out how you rescued that little boy, they'll have to promote you to Inspector.
Very kind of you to say so, Baroness.
That's not. So was not in the script. Stick to the damn script.
Did you know that the real Eye of the Sphinx wasn't even on the train?
I had no idea. Inspector Legrand seems to prefer to keep me in the dark, although I'm the one paying for all of this.
The inspector is ensuring the safety of the Eye.
Well, obviously. All the same, it was you who did the real work on the train.
I hope you survived the adventure in the tunnel unharmed.
Oh God! Can you just let me on the ship since you're paying for it, apparently?
And then you're walking on the rails. They wanted to bundle me off in a bus without my luggage.
The circumstances, madam.
I insisted on a limousine and didn't leave until all my luggage was recovered.
I hope that the remainder of your trip to Cairo will be less stressful.
You aren't coming with us?
I'm afraid Inspector Legrand doesn't want my company.
Now, where's my damned butler? James, there you are. Is the inspector to carry my luggage onto the ship all by himself?
Well, actually... Baroness?
Baroness, can you hear me?
Okay. That was...
No. No.
Baroness?
Again, harder.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Help me up.
Perhaps we should...
Now.
Yeah, hit her again. That seems...
I'll get
No,
Dr.
actually,
Gilbert.
she seems to like it.
No, Doctor. Just a little moment of weakness. Your arm, James. Take me to the ship.
But of course, madam.
That was no moment of weakness. She saw something that shocked her. Or someone. Very interesting. Especially since she doesn't want to admit it.
I guess.
That's a fine outfit. Not
Oops,
even
I don't care about her
skills
car.
like most
Bye.
of it. Who or what did she see?
I'm sure you'll still see it even though it's been almost a minute. Whatever it was could have moved by now.
Neither of them seems to have noticed what happened down here. You'll have a tough time with her. How does one get aboard without a ticket? Not brilliant, but it's a possibility.
Oh boy. Okay, let's climb into the luggage boxes. That's what you seem to be implying. Isn't the case, apparently. They can't cheat. The thing's not staying. Don't see anything. Except the one place I know I can do things that's not where I want to be. Just walk on the ship then. Okay. Just walk on the ship.
Who do we have here? Signore...
This is Constable Anton Zelda.
Signori Zelda, I heard about your feats in the mountains. Welcome aboard the MS Lydia.
Thank you, Captain.
I didn't know you'd be taking part in the journey, but I'm glad to have you with us. I'll have a nice cabin prepared for you immediately.
The constable will not be joining us. He has other duties.
Oh, that's too bad. I would have loved to hear about his adventures from the man himself.
May I ask how to get to the cargo hold?
Oh, Signori, there are much nicer places on board.
But I'm interested in the cargo hold.
Why is that?
One of the trunks seems suspicious to me. Someone could be hidden in it.
You? You want to imply that the most brilliant and probably richest thief in all of Europe is stowing away in a trunk? That's
Yes.
not his style.
That's what makes it more likely that it's not him, but a copycat who's behind all this. And a copycat's style might include doing whatever it takes, like hiding in a trunk if they've lost the ticket.
Oh, come now.
Actually, it would be possible for a registered passenger to board the ship without a ticket.
What do
Okay.
you mean?
You can't buy a ticket for the Lydia at the counter. You book the trip in advance. We know the names of all the passengers. As long as a passenger is on the guest list, we let them board the ship. Doesn't matter if they have a ticket or not.
And did any of the passengers board without a ticket?
I couldn't say. We ask for a name and check it on the list. The tickets are no more than souvenirs for the passengers.
So much for your trunk theory.
Regardless of what you say, I would still
Oh,
like
of course.
to examine the cargo hold.
All right, then. But we'll meet here again in 10 minutes. Captain De Conti, before we depart, I'd like to send 2 telegrams.
Certainly, Inspector.
Okay, I don't really care about your telegrams.
You can enter through a door on the forecastle. The horn will sound twice, 5 minutes before we set off. That's the signal for all the dock workers to leave the ship.
Understood, Captain.
Follow me to the bridge. You can send
And
your
that's
telegrams from
the
there.
point where we don't leave the ship and just stay on board because...
My time is running out. If I don't find anything in the cargo hold, my cruise will be over before it even begins.
Or you can just stay in the cargo hold and be like, oh, I didn't hear nothing.
Oh, no.
Ugh, seriously, it's gonna be pitch
what's
black.
This? Aha.
No, it's only gonna be slightly pitch black. Okay.
That's the young woman's cabriolet. Apparently they
How did that get on there?
They had to take it to Egypt, at Daddy's expense, of course.
But it wasn't there before. Or it was still on the damn dock.
Hello? Come on out. The game's up. I'm opening the trunk. Hello?
Yeah, whatever. I'll examine the sound place. The sound place.
The shards are... Phew. I startled too easily.
Yep. What? I don't know what happened. Oh, okay, I guess he got knocked out or something? He's gonna not talk. You're supposed to be silent. Well, yeah, let's save this here. Because... God, this has been forever. Even though I think it's like the end of the chapter. But, whatever. Oh well.